Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. I know I say this every single time, but I really am so excited about this week's meals. I feel like y'all are gonna love them, so I can't wait to hear from you. If you're new, then welcome. My name is Jessica and I make new videos every single week. All kinds of recipe inspo, home decor, vlogs, you name it. So I would love for you to stick around and hit that subscribe button before you guys leave. Also, if you love What's for Dinner videos, be sure to give this one a thumbs up. But let's go ahead and get cooking. Friends, so tonight for dinner we're having one of my absolute favorite meals. If y'all have never eaten at Longhorn Steakhouse, it's the bomb and it's our favorite. So we're gonna have kind of a recreation or a copycat of their Parmesan crusted chicken. I know this doesn't look very appetizing right now, but I promise it's amazing. I think I've made this one other time, but it's been a while and I was craving it. And then to go along with it, we're gonna have some roasted sweet potatoes. Is that what I called them? Yeah. And then also some broccoli. For this marinade, it's been in here for a couple of hours. Let me show you guys what all is in it. For the marinade, you're just gonna use some ranch, Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, olive oil, and apple cider vinegar. Weird combination, but it gives it great flavor. And I always get questions about how we make our ranch. So basically, you just take one little packet of the Hidden Valley ranch seasoning mix, and then add 1 cup of mayo and 1 cup of milk, and that's it. Super easy, and it tastes way better than what's in the bottle. So that is what the marinade is for the chicken. Did I say steak or chicken?
I hope you said chicken.
I think I said chicken. So he's gonna go ahead and throw this chicken on the grill, let it cook basically all the way, and then when it's done, we're gonna add it to our little baking dish, and we're gonna top it with some more ranch, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, with like breadcrumbs and melted butter, all the goodness. It's amazing, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get this grilling, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these sweet potatoes in the oven. So after I get all of my sweet potatoes cut up, I'm just gonna go ahead and add in all of these seasonings. I like to make mine kind of sweet savory, and so I add things like garlic powder and sage and red pepper flakes and all of that good stuff, and then I just pop them in the oven at 400 degrees, and they usually do take about 20 to 25 minutes, and I just take them out occasionally and toss them around. I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing the topping of the chicken. So basically you wanna have just some breadcrumbs. You can do like crushed up croutons, kind of whatever your preference is. We happen to have these and they're easy. So you'll put those in like your little bowl, melt some butter and kind of get those a little bit moist. I hate using that word, but you guys get the drift. And then you're gonna add just a little bit of garlic powder and then some Parmesan cheese. I try and get the good stuff, not like the powdery cheese for this recipe, just because it makes it so much better. And then I'll probably add in just a little bit of black pepper. But that's it, and kind of mix that and combine it together. And then we'll top the ranch and then a slice of mozzarella cheese, a little bit more ranch, and then this topping, and bake it in the oven. And y'all, it is amazing. All right, Bunky is out here with the chicken. He says it's time to flip it.
We think.
It is dark early now. It smells so good, B.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
Yep. It's gonna be yummy.
I could just eat that.
That smells so good.
I think that marinade is incredible.
I think we got some nice color on here that I wasn't expecting.
Mr. Grill Master.
Well, you know, I try.
Bunk, I turn my back on you for 1 second and you're over here cutting broccoli.
Girl, I'm trying to eat.
Bunky's gonna go ahead and prepare our broccoli. I'm gonna do it the same way I always do it. olive oil, salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then I just roast it in the oven for like 10 minutes, and it comes out perfect every single time. It's a little tree.
It's a Christmas tree.
How cute, B.
Maybe it's a broccoli tree.
That is precious.
Timber. That's funny.
I cannot with you. Is the chicken done? Oh, you taking it off the grill?
Yep. I forgot about it while I was cutting that broccoli.
It's not burnt though.
No, it's perfect. All I know is Chick-fil-A better watch out.
Grilled nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky, that is, I'm sure, very hot. You're gonna have no taste buds left for this entire dinner.
It just came off the grill like 30 seconds ago.
I know they saw it.
It's good though. My eyes are watering a little bit.
Because it's so hot.
Yeah.
So we are ready to assemble the chicken. I'm gonna put Bunky to work and make him do it. We did let this chicken cool off for about 5 to 10 minutes. That way it just isn't like so hot that it makes all the ranch melt. So, first layer is a little bit of ranch, and you're gonna put some on each individual chicken breast.
Just a little bit.
Like a little spoonful.
How's that?
It's good.
My OCD come in handy every now and then.
Okay, oh, I can use this knife, stay there. Don't use the spoon to spread it, but I'm gonna spread it with this knife.
Oh wait, I can do it.
Okay.
Just hang on a second.
Always talking about me being bossy in the kitchen. Somebody being bossy with me tonight.
You know, I mean, it's my time.
All right, next layer is mozzarella cheese. And I think actually Longhorn uses provolone, is that right? I'm pretty sure they do. But I always just love mozzarella because it melts so well. So you're gonna take your slices of mozzarella.
Oh, was I supposed to tear it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you can just kind of tear it to make it the same size as the chicken. Bunky's over here eating it.
Sometimes you gotta, you know, help it out a little bit. Look at what Daisy Mae's doing over there. Dancing for the people.
Because she wants some cheese too. Oh. Once you've got your mozzarella cheese down, you're just going to go in with just a little bit more ranch. That way the breadcrumb mixture has something to adhere to.
I thought you were letting me do this.
Okay. All right, so now that you got your extra little bit of ranch on top of your mozzarella cheese, you're just gonna take your breadcrumb mixture, now that I can say it correctly, and sprinkle it on top.
Spread liberally.
But I like putting a lot on there.
Yeah, we're going.
That's the best part.
There's a whole bunch in here. We're gonna get it. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna get in there with my fingers.
Just kind of your fingers, Monkey.
Yeah, it's a little bit more sprinkly action.
There you go.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, it's still pretty droppy, but whatever.
This looks amazing. And then just to finish it off, I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more of the Parmesan and kind of top the breadcrumbs with it. And that's it. The chicken's already cooked all the way through, so you're basically just putting this in the oven to melt the cheese and to let this topping get like a little bit brown and crunchy. So good.
Ooh. You gotta go over this way. Hello, friend.
That's some goodness right there. I really want to get 2 pieces. Is that bad?
They're really thin.
I'm probably gonna go back for seconds. Alright y'all, Longhorn Copycat Parmesan crusted chicken, roasted sweet potatoes, and broccoli. That is what's for dinner tonight. I'm drooling. It's gonna be amazing. Alright y'all, so Bunky and I are so excited about tonight's dinner. You guys know we love the little like King Hawaiian rolls with ham and cheese. I make those all the time for like any occasion. I love them for breakfast and for lunch, just anytime. They're my favorite. And so I was trying to think of like different ways to use the little Hawaiian rolls, and I came across this recipe on Pinterest, and my Bunky loves a good Cuban sandwich. So I was like, oh my gosh, we have to make these. So we're gonna make them tonight, but Cuban style, and we are so excited about it. So I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you the ingredients. Okay, so we've got our little rolls right here, and then of course we have our sliced ham, we have some Swiss cheese, we have the pickles for the Cuban sandwiches, and then we just tried to like make this simple. We didn't want to like roast a pork loin or anything like that. And I couldn't really find any in our deli section, so Bunky just stopped at like our favorite little barbecue restaurant and picked up a little bit of pork. It was really inexpensive and just like a great way to kind of make this more simple. So that's kind of the basis of it, of course. And then we're gonna make our little like whole grain mustard and mayonnaise sauce to go on top of it. Melt some butter with some different spices and bake them in the oven. They're gonna be amazing. Are you excited?
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Is this your favorite? You love a good Cuban.
I do.
And you never eat them.
No, I don't. Because it's hard to find a good sandwich shop with a good Cuban. But
we gonna do it today.
we're gonna make our own. I hope it's delicious.
So I'm just gonna start by making the butter mixture that we're gonna pour on top of the little sandwiches, as well as I put a little bit on the pork just to kind of marinate it. I'm just taking some melted butter, some oregano and cumin, and then I do a few little crushed red pepper flakes. And after that, I add in 1 clove of garlic, stir it all together, and then that's kind of the marinade for the pork and then what goes on top. I just poured like 2 tablespoons of the butter mixture that I just made over top of the pork just to keep it tender and give it a little bit of flavor. And then Bunky's gonna go in and just start shredding it up.
Am I good?
Yep.
Still good?
Yep, you're doing perfect. You're going downwards, come back up. Perfect, perfect.
Oh. Still good?
Still good. Go back up, go back up, go back up. Ah,
Am I up?
You're not even through the bread over here anymore.
Where am I?
There's just a little piece that you didn't go through. You did great though. Oh, perfect.
Oh, I don't know.
That was perfect.
Yeah, that's okay. It'll work.
Okay, so for our little sauce mixture, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of mayo so it stays nice and creamy. And then y'all know I love the whole grain mustard. That's my fave. So we're gonna put a little bit of that in here.
Just a little bit.
Don't tell me a little bit. I want a lot.
A lot bit.
Whoop. And then we're gonna go in with a little bit of regular yellow mustard.
A lot bit.
A lot bit of this. One more squeeze for good measure.
Yeah.
A little bit of garlic powder.
Okay.
Some black pepper.
Yeah.
Should we hit it with some hot sauce or Worcestershire?
Mm-mm.
I usually hit it with a Worcestershire. No?
Mm-mm.
You sure, Bunky?
Yep, this is a Cuban. This is a Cuban.
Bunky, Cuban can still handle some Worcestershire flavor.
I was wondering what I was smelling. That's where my nose was.
Oh.
Next ingredients coming at ya.
Okay, that's good.
let's give it the old
Taste. What you think?
It's good.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure it's any Worcestershire?
I'm sure. I feel like there's a little bit much mayonnaise. We might need some more mustard in there.
Okay. Bunky added a touch of hot sauce. Trying to tell me it doesn't need more seasoning.
It needed a little bit more like vinegar and a little kick. So I think this will really elevate.
Slather her on.
Are we doing the bottom or the top?
What?
We're slathering it on the bottom?
Both sides.
What? I don't want too much of this though. Okay. Next is ham.
Yep.
Wow, this is super thin. Are we just doing layers?
Yeah. I told him to slice it. By the way, I got the ham and the Swiss cheese from the deli. I know I tell you guys that all the time, but I just promise it's like fresher and I think less expensive. But I asked her to slice it sandwich style.
Oh, it's so thin. It's gonna be awesome. Is this Black Forest ham?
It's the honey maple.
Honey maple.
We have more too if we need it. I want 2 layers of the ham.
Oh yeah, we're gonna ham it up.
You are a ham.
I was just thinking I was gonna call you a ham, cause you're a ham.
You love my ham hocks. Okay, so now we're just gonna go in with the pork, and then on top of that, we're gonna layer our pickles. And you guys know Bunky, he's totally OCD, wants to make every single one perfect, so there's a pickle in every bite, as he says. And then we're gonna top that with our Swiss cheese, and then put our sauce on the other side of the bread, and they are complete. Okay, so sandwiches are assembled, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of this leftover butter mixture, drizzle it on top, and then we'll cover it with tin foil and bake it in the oven at what, Bunky?
375.
For about like 20 minutes.
And then you uncover it.
Yeah. Let them cook for a few
and
more.
get a little bit of crispiness.
And then they're ready, right?
They're ready for consumption.
So like less than 25 minutes. It's been about 20 minutes. We're gonna take the tin foil off and then put them back in there for just about 5. You can tell they already look like ooey gooey, but just so they get a little bit toasted on top. Okay, these bad boys are done. They smell so good.
Oh yeah. This is like real fresh out the oven.
And the verdict is... Are you obsessed? Are they really good?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not like quite the same exact bread as you would get on a traditional Cuban.
Yeah.
But man,
I think the bread makes it sweeter, like better.
it tastes just like it should. It's bonkers, Bunky.
Okay, I think I say this all the time, but we are super excited about tonight's dinner. You guys know we love any type of Mexican food, and tonight we're gonna have like homemade enchiladas. I've never personally made them, but Bunky's mom makes them for us all the time, and we're kind of like putting our own spin on things. To make it super simple, since it is a weeknight, I just went and got a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store. This one just happened to be a mojo one, so I thought that was perfect. And then we have our tortillas, our enchilada sauce, and then cheese. And we're gonna kind of shred this up mix the cheese and enchilada sauce, and then stuff the tortillas. I told Bunky I want a little bit of refried beans in mine. He does not want that in his, so that's totally fine. I'll make some without it. And then we also have some salsa, some queso, limes. Bunky said he may make a jalapeno, what? Ranch. Who knows if we're gonna make that or not. I have some green little chilies if we need that. And then also we just got some like Spanish style rice. So that is kind of what we're having for dinner. We were like calling each other on the way home from work and we were like, are you excited? I'm excited. I'm excited. Are you excited? So we are ready to cook dinner and get this party started.
We're excited.
We are excited, Bunky.
Get to it.
So after I get the chicken shredded, I'm just gonna go ahead and start combining all of the ingredients. So I put my chicken in a bowl and then top it with a little bit of the enchilada sauce. I actually had 2 bowls, one for me and one for Bunky. And then after that, I just went ahead and added in some cheese. Okay, so I heated up a little bit of refried beans and I'm gonna put these in here. The only reason I heated them up was because they were kind of like hard without doing that and didn't look very appetizing. So I'm gonna put this in mine and mix it up. That's the only thing going in mine. Brian's mom makes them with refried beans. I called him Brian. Oh my God, that's weird. Bunky. His mom makes them with refried beans and salsa in hers. But Bunky said he just wanted chicken and cheese. I don't know, he's being weird. Bunky, you don't want anything else in yours? Just chicken and cheese and enchilada sauce? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so Bunky decided he wanted to put some green chilies in his. Just gonna dump a little bit in there.
A little bit more.
Okay, so I just popped the tortillas in the microwave for about 20 seconds. That way they're just a little bit more like pliable. And then Bunky was trying to show me how to roll one, so he already did one of his.
Yeah.
I was rolling them too large apparently. So that is how we're doing it. So we're gonna go ahead and start assembling all of these. Bunky said he wanted to do his own, so I'm gonna let him take over and then I'll stuff some of mine. We're gonna lay them in here, top them with enchilada sauce and some more cheese and bake them in the oven at 350. Show us how it's done.
All right. I'm no expert at this, but I will try.
Clearly you are, because I wasn't doing it right. Y'all tell I'm annoyed.
I just didn't like it. I eat enchiladas more often than you. I know how to make enchiladas.
Bunky's being sassy tonight.
Get you some stuff. Oh, golly, I only got enough for 2.
I know, I told you.
These are kind of bigger.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say this too. I think we should have gotten the smaller tortillas because these are massive, but 2 will be enough.
So what I didn't think you were doing as good was getting it more like a roll. You had more foldage going on. You see?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just scooch these back a little bit and...
Are you gonna do mine too? Or you have one more?
I'll do yours for you.
Okay.
I don't have another one to make.
Okay, so now that we've got all of our enchiladas made, I'm just gonna go over all of them with the rest of this enchilada sauce. And then top it with some cheese. Okay, and these are just gonna bake in the oven for about 15 minutes until all the cheese is melted. All right, so the enchiladas are out of the oven. They look amazing. And then we had some of this queso, so I thought, why not just heat some up and kind of drizzle it on top. I mean, I'm not mad about it. Who doesn't love some extra cheese? All right, so here are our enchiladas. We've got our rice, some hot sauce, salsa, sour cream. I cannot wait to dig into these. All right, friends, so that's gonna do it for this week's What's for Dinner. I hope you enjoyed it and got lots of great meal inspo. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know which recipe was your favorite. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.